How are people doing this to villages in clan wars? Welcome to another in the Perfect Attack series. Let's take a look at the Gavoon. Hey guys, spent $23 here. So we've just finished a war. I wasn't actually in the war, I've been quite busy in the feeders. Oops, that's not the right screen. So let's take a look at this war. Let's see what happened to us. We lost. We lost by 8 stars, and the difference was all of those 3-star victories you just saw there. Now, how were the other team doing it? Well, they were using almost exclusively the Gavoon. What is the Gavoon? Well, I just named it, so maybe you wouldn't know, but it seems to make sense to me. So we're using lava hounds, golems, balloons, wizards and wall breakers. Sometimes another mixture of a few other troops dotted around. The great thing about this attack is it's so adaptable. So you can change your spells depending on what village you are attacking, and you can mix around a few of the other troops. I haven't put them all on there. There are a few extra spaces for barbarians and archers and etc. Now the first one you saw, somebody had used one of each spell. The reason they had done that was because it specifically was tailored for the top base in our clan war. Now you can change those spells, as you will see in the clips I'm about to bring you, and you can tailor it to make sure you can 3-star almost any base in Clash of Clans. So that's how much it costs. A very cheap attack compared to some of the other attacks. Let's have a look at how they're doing it. So this is an attack on Gambit by FTK. Now straight away you will notice he's got golems and wizards down. So his entire goal here is to try and get to those air defenses using his royals and try and take them down before starting his main attack with his balloons and his lava hounds. Now I would suggest this attack is much more difficult without level 40 heroes, but in this case, certainly when you've got multi-infernos, it does make it a little bit easier. This queen can live for quite a long period of time versus a multi-inferno. Now by sheer miracle, and I'm sure it's just absolutely by chance, and he's never practiced this attack ever before, he happened to know what was going to be inside the clan castle. So he was able to lightning, which was all entire archers. He knew by great guesswork that it wasn't going to be something else which lightning would not affect, and he's managed to take down the nearest air defense and cause some serious damage to the other. Now here he comes with his 3 lava hounds. In they go. Now these balloons are strategically placed to go straight for the defenses, and what they will do now is converge towards the middle, and he can place his rage spell such that these balloons spend the longest possible time under rage and start absolutely annihilating this base. So here they go, taking down all of these potential defenses. There's still a lava hound alive, so that's doing plenty of distraction. The balloons are still under rage. Almost all of these balloons have been raged for the entire attack, and there's a few balloons tinkering around at the top, but there are really no defenses to stop them. And as soon as these final defenses are down, we already know what the result is going to be. It's going to be a 3-star. Absolutely nothing Gambit is going to be able to do about this, and probably not a lot he could have put in his clan castle to prevent this from happening. Maybe there are different style bases that can make this a lot more difficult, but I would suggest in clan wars there is absolutely nothing you can do to defend against this attack, against certain clans and certain people. So we will just fast forward this now, wiping out the rest of the base. Here it goes, 3-star, 100%. So let's take a look at another, that really popular base, the one that everybody seems to be using. Straight away out with the 2 golems, behind follows the queen. Now this queen really wants to get to that air defense just behind the wizard tower, with the Brucey bonus that will be taking down the wizard tower as well. So he's brought a jump spell. Now some villages you don't need a jump spell, you might be able to get straight in, but he does need a jump spell, and he's had, as soon as that air defense is down, he has already achieved pretty much his major first goal. And now anything else he takes now is just a complete bonus. Here he goes, that queen, she's a tough one, she's taking down pretty much everything. Lightning on the clan troops again, just a lucky guess that what was going to be in that clan castle. And he's still charging forward with those 2 golems which have helped him out. Now here comes the hound, here comes the balloon, again strategically placed. batches of 3 or 4 straight to the defences, whilst the hounds distract everything. And these balloons are going to converge again towards the centre of the base. They've got no reason to go to the left because all of the defences are destroyed, so they will converge to the middle, which is ideal because then he can trap them all under the same rage spells for the longest time possible, and down goes this village. Virtually no defences left. All that remains really is this multi-inferno. That air defence is completely distracted. He had some balloons spare just to drop in from that side for quick access to that air defence, which is completely defenceless now. Lava pups everywhere, taking down the rest of these buildings, and I don't think, again, there was anything De Reverend could do to stop being 3-starred for 100%. Let's take a look now at one final perfect attack. So you can see from our friend Sir's village here, no jump spell is required. These spells have been modified. He doesn't need to take them because he can walk directly to at least 2 air defences further up. Now again, this time he has realised that he doesn't need to bring a lightning because he has guessed what's inside the clan castle correctly, and he has guessed exactly what troop would be required to take them down. And we've seen this done several times before. He's going to use a Valk to wipe out this entire group of clannies. Now he did luckily bring a whole load of Barbarians just in case this was exactly what was inside the clan castle, and there it goes. Valk takes down everything in one swipe apart from one witch, which it then runs up to and takes that one down with a hack of the head. Gone. Doesn't matter what happens to this Valk now, that wasn't really the attack. Here they go, Royals heading towards that air defence. It's mayhem up there. What's going on? The king's gone the wrong way, but there is a golem protecting this queen, so it's almost certain this queen can take down at least one archer tower. Then she's got potentially a wizard tower and an air defence, which is going to drastically help with the rest of the attack once the flying dogs arrive. And here one is now, flapping its way straight towards this air defence, and another. And another, that's 3, and here come the loons. They don't look as neat and tidy as those other attacks we've just seen, but as you can see, they're doing exactly what they need to do, taking down the defences. He's not managed to keep as many of them within the rage as the other attacks, but again, it's not a problem. All of these defences are going down rapidly, and following in behind is simply the lava pups. Don't need any minions to follow up and do all of this damage. All of these lava pups can clear these completely defenceless buildings, and unfortunately, Sir is going to go down to another 3-star attack from Vendetta. Now, let me make this clear. I'm not saying these attackers are perfect attackers. I'm saying these attacks are perfect attacks. Now, I have my suspicions as to why they are so perfect. I think some of these things you cannot possibly predict were predicted. But at the end of the day, if you can do attacks the same as this, then you will have done a perfect attack. So I've not ignored them, and that's why I've not left them out of the series. And it's certainly a good way for you to 3-star people in Clan Wars. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please remember your likes and your comments do help me out no end and help out this channel. If you are worried about these attacks you've seen today, I have made a video on air bombs and air mines. Feel free to check it out. It might help you defend. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Send everyone!